But I believe if he gets Silver's edge hit and you get tiny comboed and then stunned, it's not really going to make a difference.
Please go ahead, Amo.
That's what BSJ was saying, actually. Specifically the Silver Edge combo. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The Ravage kind of whiffed. We have a Shiva off Savage.
Yeah, she's not trying to take like this Hail Mary fight, right? And they're just trying to run in and hope to connect.
Because they're fighting the Tinker though. This is crucial for their team fight.
That's good.
Yeah, now that BKB's out, he has freedom to fight because there's no rocket spam coming, there's no laser removing his health.
He has Stunnick in 3, so if they can lock someone down, they should die right now.
Who has the Lotus? Because the Lotus Orbs have been clutch. Not only did they return the Fire Blast, but the toss actually put the Tiny in the right position, as opposed to being kicked out.
The Weaver has the...
What a Sunder.
Beautiful Thunder.
Cool. That's actually a really good team fight by SG. That was really...
managed to get on top of Tinker. And if Tinker dies during the BKB duration of TV, he knows that he has a lot of freedom to fight from. So panicking, he's not getting spammed down constantly. And I think for Quincy Crew, it's going to be important to try to cut out the BKB duration for the Tinker to start having impact in the fight.
I honestly didn't see Tinker. Like, when they were going, I was like, I didn't even see the Tinker underneath. I was like, oh, they're going on like the Murano Ogre, right? But yeah, the fact that they were able to get Tinker at the start of the fight, for sure that makes it pretty good for them.
The Keen Focus are small people, right? So it's hard to tell.
I mean, when TV's a big boy, you know, he can...
Hello, Frank.
How are you? You in this question, but I haven't seen you today, Ava. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Good. Now that you're on the panel, it's even better.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Well, I mean, a professional so I think you'll miss her very much. But I'm glad they let me come back today. Remind me where we are in the SG Quincy Crew series, because obviously this was one of the first series of the day and it's still running on. So who is one up currently?
It's kind of a roller coaster. It's really for anyone to game.
Yeah, it seems like it's coming down to really the details of the game, like the small positioning and who's able to find which important hero first. And it's swinging back and forth. Neither team is like having very clean performances.
Is that BKB on top?
That's a BKB side, right?
It's so nice though.
I like the idea.
Yeah.
For this game specifically.
It's just kind of the idea where in these games where you're tanky already, it's like if you buy the BKB, it means you are the unkillable hero, right? So
it's also because Silver Edge is going to break you. So if they break you and they stun you with that, then you're done. But if you activate BKB, even if it doesn't dispel the break, you're actually capable of saving yourself from the Silver Edge combo.
And also Quincy did win game 1, Frankie. So if Quincy are to win the second game, then they're looking to be in a really good spot to put SG into elimination.
And if SG win it, then who knows?
Next series is then deciding everything. So if SG win, we're prolonging the who goes out between these two teams. So again,
the Stinker Hex now. Yeah. That's a big deal.
It is indeed.
For these two teams right now, this is probably going to feel like they're already in the main event with the tension.
Okay, he's dead. All right.
Since he dies now, I don't know. Yeah.
Every time Tinker's nearly dying, you have this like back of your mind. He's gonna get the rearm. He's gonna get the blink off. But no, he does die there.
Can you see how long the death timer is?
It's 90 seconds.
90 seconds. It's a long time.
That's a long.
KJ. Don't promote these tips, but competitively, it's. It's 40 mil on the line.
I think it's part of the game.
No,
tips and voice lines are the right kind of BM.
For competitive, sure, yeah.
And question marks.
Okay, question marks. Any sort of punctuation.
At the right time.
It has to be very tasteful. Yeah.
Hey, don't do it when you finish the game. You have to do it right before, or you're going to reverse sweep someone.
But the fact that, Quincy dies there, again, it's like every time Tinker dies, it's pretty much a Rax going to be pressured, right? Because SG's just going to run on over.
It's very good positioning by the Chuckles, by the way.
Panic is. That's a 25-second window. But it's really hard. Quincy Crew without the Tinker just don't have the damage to defend. They can't commit in. They need to spam from long range to do it, but it's... Oh, Yawar's committing. And the immediate counter initiation with the BKB stops any sort of follow-up. That's a good decision by Salvo there too.
The kind of the Tinker, but if anything, what Quincy's the fight where they at least try and take a little bit of range and pressure
I mean, this is huge. For
yeah.
Quincy Crew, every time Ravage is used, fine. If you think about it, like, basically they had a team to fire back.
Yeah.
And now Quincy Crew has to try to make the most out of the situation. They gave away racks, but you know what happens in the following 2 minutes, it might end up actually being fine for them or worth it for them even.
Because they're getting Aegis for one thing, and also I believe Quincy's like 250 away, right? Oh,
sorry?
Quinn, sorry. I keep saying Quincy. Quinn, he's 250 gold away from buyback.
Yeah.
So he's going to be playing on buyback, whilst maybe they... Do you think give him Aegis here?
Sorry?
Are they giving him
I think generally speaking, what
okay.
you want to do is you want to give the hero that walks up the high ground and attacks the buildings the Aegis.
They gave it to Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that to me is most likely they're not looking to go for a high ground. I feel like they have another timing. They have something still coming up for them that's going to be in their favor. Had they put the Aegis on Tiny, that would be signaling that, all right, we feel strong right now. We want to try to like take a significant, make some.
They're thinking about it.
Because I think for them to win fights, this Tinker has to place. He can't get caught. If he gets caught once, I think he will die a second time again. Because the hero is so positioning based. Like you really want to be staying far back. So, whereas you want the Tiny to be running in front.
It feels like Quincy, their timing right now isn't like an item or a level. It's mainly the idea of SG's way to win the game. It's they want TB to use meta to play a longer fight. As soon as it's down, that window, then they'll go again and try and take the fight. Right?
I see.
They want to keep playing for constant buybacks, right? Because right now, Tinker's about to have one. Tiny, like everyone's 1,000, 2,000 gold away. So if Quincy can kind of get